Hello everyone and welcome to the third day of the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. Today is a little bit of a theory tester. The last two Advent Calendar gifts have been from the prequels, Episode 1 and Episode 2. The theory I have is that this next one might be from Episode 3 and they actually might follow in a chronological order, sort of recycling itself back around. It's a long shot. Most of the time the Advent calendars are put together randomly, so there's no real why this showed up here and why this showed up there. The only thing we know for an absolute positive is that on the last day you'll be getting Santa Claus. That's how these always work. So let's see if my little theory comes to pass.
So, my theory may have panned out, I'm not really sure. On the third day of our Advent calendar, I was given something of a mounted blaster cannon. Where did the mounted blaster cannon come from? Or was it even in Episode 3? Maybe. There was a lot of stuff going on in that movie. It could have been in the background somewhere, or it could have been used by one of the clone troopers during one of the scenes. You're never really sure. So I'm going to say yes. This is obviously from Episode 3, and my theory is positively correct so far. A lot of you are probably listening to me now and say, that seems like, I don't know, cheating. And you are very, very correct. It's complete cheating. Mostly because I said I don't know where this came from. This set was a bit more difficult than the previous sets. There were nothing but small pieces to sort of work your way around. And it was very hard to sort of keep track and click them in exactly where you needed to be. There was a little bit of slipping going on. Also, out of all of the pieces, only maybe some represented anything. Everything else is just sort of a bit in its own. The legs were the only one that was sort of molded to be unique and individual in any way, shape, or form. Everything else was sort of put together to make it seem like a base. The cannon itself was its own separate piece you had to put together. And it had to be put together just precisely to point in the right direction. If not, it was going to bend and, honestly look a little bit silly. Sets like these are interesting that they added in together. You usually get a lot of vehicles, but sometimes they'll add in, I guess you can call them flavor kits. A sort of kit that's not a vehicle, it's a gun. Sometimes there'll be maybe sort of a mounted item like that. You notice one of the pieces just rolled away on me. And that one did not have a replacement piece to go with it, so you don't want to lose these. You want to try to keep them together. So I don't know if it's as good as, say, some of the previous kits where you can go about and say, oh, this is obviously a vehicle. This is something you kind of have, you build, you kind of enjoy it, but at the end of the day, you sort of break it down, you sort of add it to other things to get it to be something else completely. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends and family, and also subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I hope everyone's enjoyed this and come back for day 4.